Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Young Electrician Podcast. I have two very special guests. They are from the Contractors Intelligence School. In my opinion, this school is invaluable. This is a school that I recommend to everybody. Andrew and Hector.
Andrew's been with the company for 10 years or more. He's the wealth of knowledge.
Yet I got a secret. I don't know all the answers. I know where to find the answers. That's my secret.
Right. I just needed to know the answers up until the point I took the test. That's all I needed to know.
When you pass the test, you have my blessing. You forget everything I told you.
I am as an instructor as well, just like Andrew, and I'm also in charge of social media marketing here at Contractors Intelligence School.
What are the requirements for somebody to become a C10 contractor in California?
This sounds like one of my classes now. 3 major requirements. You have to be at least 18 years old. Number 2, have 4 years of journeyman level experience. To become a journeyman, you have to pass a journeyman certification exam. There's always going to be exceptions. Sometimes employees work for a company that has a C10 license. That contractor can sign off, certify your experience. But it doesn't have to be the boss. A spot for contractor who's licensed, of course. Then you can have a fellow employee, a coworker, a union representative, if that's an option for you. Even a business associate can sign off on your experience.
Not my first time.
Anything that licensed contractors have performed cannot count as your experience.
So if you hired somebody else to do it?
Correct.
All right.
I know what I'm doing. I can be doing the job by myself without supervision. That's the key word. And finally, have a social security or an ITIN, and you can pursue your contractor's license in California.
Easy as possible.
Then you have to prepare for 2 exams. There's the law and business exam, and then the C10, the trade exam. You have to schedule the law separately from the trade exam. I know some people misunderstand that. They usually schedule one, pass it, and where's my license? Once you pass both tests, believe it or not, you're still not a licensed contractor.
What the hell are you talking about?
Some people, they pass the exams and we never hear from them again. And sometimes they call me back a year or 2 later, say, hey, I got really busy after passing my tests. Do you happen to know what my license number is? Sorry, buddy, you have to call the CSLB. There's still fingerprinting you got to do. There's still a couple of steps after the fact.
And yours is the only school that I kind of knew about from another guy. I filled out the application online or whatever, and then somebody called me, and we stood on the phone for probably 30 or 40 minutes, and he answered every single question that I had.
I mean, it's 2024. We make it super easy, user-friendly for people to fill out all this information. Call, find out, do I qualify? Great. And if I do, I'm going to submit everything through Contractors Intelligence School. We make sure the application process is thoroughly vetted to make sure it's actually accepted by the CSLB. Yeah. And then from there, all you have to do is schedule your exams. We highly encourage from focusing on passing one exam first, a law and business one or your trade one, and then move on to studying for the next one. So,
and honestly, a lot of electricians kind of hate their jobs, not because they don't like electrical, but because they feel trapped. They wish they could just go out and work on their own and get their own business and do their own jobs, but they don't have the information.
People are scared of failure. It's natural. What's blocking you from going after your contractor's license? It's like, oh my God, I can't slay that dragon. When in reality, it's like this tiny gecko, this lizard, oh, that was it? Just go after it, figure out the steps, fail forward faster so you can get back up and figure out what you need to do next. You just got to take action and you'll find out.
Your guys' school help with starting a business or any of that type of paperwork?
Well, we can help you establish a corporation in California or an LLC. When you apply for a contractor's license in California, you have to apply as a business. The Contractor State License Board currently issues licenses to sole proprietorships, or you find someone else and open a partnership. Another way is corporations. You have to register your corporation with the California Secretary of State before you complete that application.
Students that come to this school, that come from another school, are like, well, do you have the answers to the exam? I'm like, no, it's illegal. There's no way we can have, the state exam. Right now, for the short period of time in your life, you need to understand what the CSLB wants you to know. Here's how it works and why it works, and et cetera, right? No matter what way they phrase those questions for you, when you go take the exam, you're going to know the answer.
I won't make you a better lawyer. I won't make you a better builder or electrician or plumber, but I sure as hell will help you pass the test.
That's all I want. Just help me pass that test.
I have students from all over. In other words, I'll have a guy who just opened up his business last night and versus someone who's been in the field and even owned a company for over 20 plus years. And then he's sitting right next to someone who just opened up their business. The best part is that they're talking to each other. There is no one set path. What works for your business might not work for someone else. Be curious, explore, try things out for your business. If your business starts booming, you will have the money at that point to reapply for the license using your new corporation you just opened up.
Business is booming.
You have to renew your contractor's license every 2 years anyway.
How much time do you think somebody actually needs to study?
Realistically, you can complete everything within 6 to 8 weeks. First thing that happens after you enroll, of course, you get a receipt in your email. That's automatic. If you do home study or full online or in class or whatever you choose, you're going to get login. That's where you're going to get your online practice exams. You know why we keep them online? Because they're constantly being updated. Our program is built in such a way where you can either do it all yourself or you can ask for help.
From you? Yes, please.
Get me on the phone, get Hector on the phone, get anybody on the phone here. We'll talk you through a proper study strategy. There's already videos baked into your student account that tell you how to complete it from zero to license.
I like that I could just study it on my phone. I could study on my computer. I could study it wherever. That was such an awesome touch to your guys' school. Sometimes I want to read and sometimes I don't want to read. If I could just listen to it while I'm working and then watch it later or read it later, it just helps solidify it in my mind.
The practice exams, they represent 70% of your preparation. The reading, the videos, the audios, that's about 30% of the information. I will never recommend you do one or the other. I will always recommend everything because we are the shortcut for your preparation. That's why so many of our students pass in their first attempt. 98% of our students actually. When you guys succeed, I know we've succeeded.
Obviously, give us a buzz at 1-866-845-5969. Now, we created a special promo code, so that's TYE24. So people will get $50 off one of their courses.
If you're serious about this, don't hesitate. Take that next step.
I genuinely appreciate your guys' school. So I just want to give you that encouragement to keep it up because you guys are making a huge difference in a lot of people's lives. You made a huge difference in my life and my family's life. And I'm just extremely grateful for what you guys do. Have a good one.
All right, Ruben. Have a good one.
All right, cheers.